Hey, what's up guys, Matt Parr here, and in this video we're going to be going over the top 9.5 best online jobs for teenagers in 2022. And no, don't worry, I'm not going to sit here and talk about things that I've personally never even done. In fact, I'm 21 years old right now, and just a couple years ago I was a teenager and I literally made my first $1 million one day before I turned 20. I started my first business back in 2014 when I was just 14 years old, so don't worry, your age does not matter for these side hustles that I'm going to be showing you. All you are going to need is a phone or a computer and an internet connection and ideally a bank account. Also, we're not going to be going over jobs where you fill out 20 surveys for 5 cents or watch an hour-long video for 30 cents. In this video, we're going to be talking about legitimate jobs where you can do real things that provide value so you can make money. And if you're a teenager watching this, you're not only going to have a huge advantage over your peers in terms of the amount of money you're going to have, but also in terms of the skills that you're going to have. Because when you set up some of these online jobs, they can continue to pay you for years into the future. And I personally still make money from some of the things that I set up when I was just 14. And to prove to you that these things do work, last month we did over $150,000 in some of the different businesses I run. So I definitely know for a fact that it's possible for you to do some of these online jobs that can earn you at least a couple $1,000s per month. And then eventually way more than that. And like I said, I started in 2014, and by 2015, I was making $3,000 a month, and it's only continued to increase every single year. So let's get started. Online job number 1 is by running faceless YouTube channels. This is exactly how I started, and I still do this, and this was my first business. And it's great if you're an introvert like me and you don't want to get in front of a camera. Basically, the way that it works is you download videos, you repurpose them to make them valuable, and you upload them to YouTube and monetize them. And if you're going to do this, some niches that I recommend are finance, health, relationships, and happiness or psychology. And you might be saying, Matt, I need an example of this. So here's a channel called Brainy Dose, which gets millions of views per month, which would translate into tens of thousands of dollars a month potentially just from ad revenue. And they simply use stock footage in their videos. Now, where can you get stock footage? You can get stock footage from places like Pixabay, Pexels, Videvo, and Storyblocks. For video ideas, all you need to do is search your niche on YouTube, and all you have to do is filter the videos by the highest view count in the past couple of months, and this shows you new videos within the niche that are working. And instead of just guessing, model what has already worked and recreate it on your channel. And then you can get music for your videos from the YouTube audio library. You can write your scripts in Dynalist or Google Docs, and then you can use a website called Copyscape to make sure that they're unique. And the next step is doing a voiceover, and you can either do it yourself by literally just recording on your phone. That's exactly how I started. Or you can pay someone $10 to $20 from Fiverr to do the voiceovers for you. And a secret to doing this is to edit your videos and follow the guidelines of fair use so you don't potentially have to deal with copyright strikes. And to edit your videos, you can use free editors like HitFilm, OpenShot, or Shotcut, or simply use a program called VideoScribe to make automated whiteboard videos. And for thumbnails, you don't need Photoshop. You can use a free editor like Canva, Snappa, or Paint.net. And at this point, you're probably saying, Matt, how can I actually make money doing this? And the way that you make money is that you join the YouTube Partner Program by going to the monetization tab within your Creator Studio. And then once you reach the monetization requirements, YouTube will actually put ads on your videos and then pay you every single time you have a monetized playback and somebody watches your videos. But if you're going to be doing this, you can actually find extra money from your channel. Let me explain. You can go to websites like Digistore24, ClickBank, and the Amazon affiliate program to find products to then promote within your YouTube videos to make way more money and effectively find money from your channel that you otherwise wouldn't get. Another important part of doing this is having great thumbnails for your videos. And to demonstrate how to have great thumbnails, we're gonna do a thumbnail test. I'm gonna show you 2 thumbnails and you let me know which one that you would rather click on. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Now I know that they weren't shown for very long, but which one would you instinctively click on more? Thumbnail number 1 got over 200,000 views within a month. Meanwhile, thumbnail number 2 only got 700 views in 6 months. And what makes thumbnail number 1 way better is that the text is kept to a minimum, it's big and it's easy to read, and there's contrast between the text in the background, and it's easy to understand while looking at it even for just a couple seconds. And one of the biggest takeaways with thumbnails is just to keep it as simple as possible and as easy to understand as possible. And now a secret for growing your videos, make sure that your videos are to the point as possible, have lots of cuts throughout your video to keep people's attention, and aim to get a 60% average view duration and a 6% click-through rate for 10-minute videos. And if you hit these, it's very likely that your channel is going to go viral and you'll make money from your videos. Job number 2 as a teenager is running a personal channel. Running a personal YouTube channel is great if you're an extrovert and you like talking to people, getting in front of a camera, but even if you're like me and it takes you a little bit to learn how to talk to a camera, that's totally fine and you can learn how to do it. It took me dozens of videos to become comfortable to do this, but it's a skill I really think that you should learn as a teenager because it'll not only make you a lot of money, but benefit you a ton in the long run. And the same fundamentals that we just talked about apply also to growing personal channels. And it's sometimes easier to sell stuff with a personal channel due to the increased amount of trust that you can have with an audience. And that's why I run a bunch of faceless channels that have gotten me play buttons like this, but then I also run this personal channel that you're watching right now. And this personal channel makes me well over $100,000 per month right now. And I'm gonna go over exactly how it does that in just a second. But first, let's talk about job idea number 3, which is affiliate marketing. I make thousands of dollars per month from affiliate marketing alone, and this is a really incredible way to make money online as a teenager. And here's step-by-step how to make money online as an affiliate, and here's how it works. Step number 1 is to sign up for an affiliate network. Some of the networks out there include Digistore24, ClickBank, the Amazon affiliate program, and you can find more networks by just searching any niche out there like health, wealth, happiness, and relationships, and then space affiliate program. Let's use Digistore24 for example and sign up for an account. The way it works is you just go to Digistore24, click register now. From here you fill out your information as an affiliate, and then you simply register for free. Step number 2 is to go into your Digistore24 settings and set up a payout account. And you can choose to get paid either via direct deposit or PayPal. And I recommend selecting to get paid every week. Step number 3 is to choose your niche and your product. And the way that you do this is you go to Digistore and then you go to Marketplace right here. From here, you can see tons of different products that you can promote and make money promoting. For example, my program, Tube Mastery and Monetization, which teaches people how to make money on YouTube, is right there. And by the way, this is a great program that I answer every single question in daily. So if you did ever want to promote this program, you can rest assured that I will be there for everybody who buys it. But there's tons of different programs in different niches, including health, wealth, and happiness. And you can simply select the program that you want to promote and click promote now. And right here also it'll show you how much money that you'll make per sale. They'll also give you this affiliate support page, which if you click it, it'll explain some different bonuses that you can use to help promote the product. Step number 4 is to generate your links. And to do this, you go to Digistore and you go to account and you go to affiliate partnerships. From here, you'll see the partnership that you signed up for with the program or product that you want to promote. And you click this little pencil icon right here. From here, it'll actually give you a link that you can start promoting. So anybody who clicks this link and then buys the product, even if it's 180 days later, you will still get your commission. Step number 5 is to choose your traffic source. There's 2 types of traffic, free and paid. Let's talk about the top 3 free traffic sources. The number 1 best free traffic source is YouTube. I've sold over $4 million from just YouTube alone. You can even do YouTube without even showing your face, just doing screen recording videos, and you can use a software called OBS to do so. Free traffic source number 2 is Instagram, and all you have to do is make an optimized Instagram page, putting your affiliate link at the link in the bio. Then post regular optimized feed posts, IGTV videos, and stories in order to grow your account. And then also when people DM you directly to your account, you can sell the product within the DMs. And number 3 is running a blog. And you can use WordPress to write articles for your blog, and you can get tons of ideas from all the other blogs that are out there. And to find tons of article ideas, I recommend using a free tool called Ubersuggest. And make sure you write about highly searched topics with a low amount of competition in order to get a ton of free traffic from Google. Now let's talk about 3 paid traffic sources for once you make some money, you can reinvest some of it into these paid traffic sources to make even more money. Number 1 is YouTube ads. And what I would recommend doing is putting placement ads on specific videos within your niche. And a good tool to find monetized videos to put ads on is called TubeSift. And I would also recommend running retargeting ads for anybody who watches your YouTube channel, meaning that they get an ad later after they watch your channel, and then you sell your affiliate program, therefore making a bunch of money. Paid traffic source number 2 is Facebook ads, and number 3 is Instagram ads. And I don't have much experience with those last two, but I know tons of people who make millions of dollars just using those platforms. And there's tons of free YouTube videos that teach these subjects in depth. And then step number 6 for affiliate marketing is to analyze and optimize based on what is working. This means finding the traffic sources that are getting you the most amount of sales and then go all in on those and do more of them. And if you use Digistore 24, then you can make what are called campaign key links to track where your sales are coming from. Make a new campaign key link for each traffic source, see which ones are getting the most amount of sales, and then double down on those. Job idea number 4 is photo editing. And I personally pay over $1,000 a month for people to make pictures for me, just like this one right here. And there's tons of other businesses out there with people just like me that need pictures to be made. And here's how to make money with photo editing. Step number 1 is to determine your niche. I'd recommend finding a few different specific types of images to make in the beginning and then become a hyper specialist in just that. Some ideas are YouTube thumbnails, YouTube logos, Instagram logos and feed posts, Facebook covers, and sales page images. Step number 2 is to download and learn some photo editing software. Some free options are Canva and Snappa. These two are great for online graphics and they have a ton of templates that you can use, so you don't have to be a professional by any means. And then another free option is Paint.net, and that's what I personally use to learn photo editing on. And some paid options if you want to do some more advanced editing include Photoshop, which does have a little bit of a learning curve. I personally don't know how to use it, but I pay people that do. And then also a program called Luminar Neo, which lets you actually modify pictures of like people's faces and stuff. And there's tons of Fiverr gigs that do this that make a ton of money doing so. And then you can simply use free YouTube videos to learn how to use your specific program to do your specific niche. For example, if you're making YouTube thumbnails, look up how to make YouTube thumbnails in Canva, Snappa, or Paint.net. Step number 3 is to start advertising your services. To do this, sign up for free platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, and Freelancer, and then make a couple example images and put them as part of your job post to give people examples of what kind of images that you can make. Step 4 then is getting reviews. And to get a ton of reviews easily, I'd make a couple images for people for either super cheap or for free in return for a testimonial or a review. And to determine how much to charge for photo editing, look at what some of the other people out there on places like Fiverr are charging. Charge a similar rate to them in the beginning, but as your demand increases, make sure to also increase your price. Job idea number 5 is editing videos. And you can edit videos for people on places like Fiverr, People Per Hour, Guru, and Upwork. And if you charge $100 for editing a 10-minute video, then if you edit one video per day, that's $3,000 per month. And to get started with this fast, I recommend editing your first 3 videos either for free or for very cheap, and then get some great reviews and testimonials. And for free video editing software, you can look into software such as DaVinci Resolve, the Canva video editor, and HitFilm Express. And also you can create whiteboard animations for people using something like Doodly. Or you can have an automated software create the videos for you in order to sell to customers such as businesses using a software called Pictory. Job idea number 6 is selling your knowledge. And this is one of the best job ideas, especially if you're a teenager and you're in high school, because you can set this up once and then it can continue to pay you in the future. This means that you can make money even while you're in school, even while you're doing your homework, and even while you're out with your friends, and even while you're sleeping. And I make over $100,000 per month just from this stream alone. So you're probably asking, Matt, how do I sell my knowledge? Well, this would be in the form of online courses. And if you want to make $3,000 a month online as a teenager, it's actually super simple. You get 6 sales per month at a $500 price point for selling your course. And trust me, this is not too hard to do. And this is great if you know something that other people want to learn. And has anybody ever asked you how to do something? If so, that is a great sign that you can make a course around that subject. And a course is simply a collection of videos, that's all it is, and you can use a software called OBS to screen record your computer and then create a slideshow using something like Google Slides with flat icon for the icons for the slideshow in order to make the course. And I recommend having at least 30 videos within your course. If you make 1 video a day for your course, then within a month you have something that can make you money for the rest of your life. And then if you can't afford any software to sell your course, you can put your course for completely free up to a website called Udemy, and they'll sell your course completely for you and promote it for you. And I personally personally made a couple $1,000s a month as a teenager when I did this and first put my course up on Udemy. But then when you can afford a software to start selling your course, then you can stop splitting your course sales with Udemy and get all of the profit yourself. And to do this, you can use a software such as Kajabi, which is what I personally use to sell my courses. And then you can also put your course up on Digistore24, and then affiliates will sign up to promote your course for you. And I make tens of thousands of dollars per month just from people promoting my courses for me. And then you can promote your own courses on places like YouTube and Instagram. And today I make over $100,000 a month doing this. Job idea number 7 is transcribing videos. And a website you can use to make money transcribing videos is gotranscript.com. And if you head on over to the website and scroll down to the bottom, then all you have to do is click this button that says join as a transcriber. And as you can see, the top monthly earnings for a transcriber that you can earn up to is $1,200 per month, but the average earnings per month is $150 for the average transcriber. And then you can also sign up for a website called rev.com and do transcriptions on that too, and they pay a little bit more per minute. And basically the way that this works is that you watch videos and you listen to audio files and you basically just type out what is being said. And personally, I would only recommend doing something like this in the beginning when you have literally no money and you just need to start building up. And then once you have a little bit of money saved, you can do something like job idea number 8, which is doing voiceovers. And in order to do voiceovers, you need a microphone, which you do have to have a little bit of money saved up in order to buy. And the best mic I've used for less than $100 is the Blue Yeti Nano. And these mics plug directly into your computer. And if you notice you have a lot of echo in the room that you're recording in, you can simply get some acoustical foam panels to put up on your walls to reduce the echo. And then also, if you have a closet, it might be ideal to record in there. And if you want a super low budget option for cutting out echoes, feel free to just put a blanket over your head and record under that. Then I recommend downloading a free audio editor called Audacity in order to record your voiceovers, also cut out any mistakes that you have, and make them sound as good as possible. Then you can advertise your voiceover services on places like Upwork, Fiverr, Freelancer, Voices.com, and Backstage.com. And a trick to make a lot more money from your voiceovers is to make multiple different gigs and job posts advertising for different types of voiceovers that you can do. For example, you can advertise, you can record voiceovers for commercials, animated characters, movies, radio voiceovers, or YouTube voiceovers. And companies always need different voiceovers, so don't worry if you sound super young like I do and I did, because some of the biggest voiceover gigs on places like Fiverr are actually from kids and teenagers. And if you charge $50 for a 10-minute voiceover and you just do one voiceover every single day, you would make $1,500 per month. And I personally know a ton of voiceover artists that make much more than this. Job idea number 9 is consulting. Now this is similar to selling online courses in that it's selling your knowledge, but you're actually talking to people and they're paying you by the minute to talk to them. And you can get consulting clients on places like Clarity.fm. Then you simply get on phone calls with people and answer their questions. And don't worry, you don't have to be some big expert for this. You literally just need to know 1% more than somebody else to help them out and answer questions about a particular subject. Now at this point, you're probably wondering why I said there would be 9.5 things, and what's that 0.5? Well, 0.5 is actually going to be a bonus that I'm going to share with you on how you can make the most amount of money possible doing this. And it's really important that you implement this bonus because it could allow you to make 10, 20 times more than you otherwise could. And this would be by creating what I would call a symbiotic system. And here's how that system would work. Step number 1 would be to take 1 month and learn as much as you can about a skill that you're passionate about and that other people want to learn about. In order to find skills that other people want to learn about, simply go to Udemy, look at all the categories on there, and go to places like Skillshare. And feel free to take a couple classes relating to this subject as well so you can build your knowledge base. And trust me, it will be well worth it, whatever money you spend on classes or anything else, in comparison then to the amount of money that you're going to make. And it could be about growing YouTube channels, making websites, editing videos, photography, or literally anything else that you want to learn about that other people also want to learn about. Step number 2 would be to create a couple faceless YouTube channels giving value relating to your subject. Step number 3 then would be to create a personal channel once you get comfortable enough to get in front of a camera like I'm doing right here. Step number 4 would be to sign up for all of the affiliate programs relating to your niche, and then put links to products relating to your niche in the descriptions of all of your different YouTube videos on both your personal channel and your faceless channels. Step number 5 would be to start to sell your services on places like Fiverr and Upwork, and then put links to your services in the descriptions of your YouTube videos as well. Step number 6 then would be to create a course teaching people how to do it themselves. And step 7 would be to offer consulting where you help people more in depth. And the way you can sell consulting is by signing up for a website called Calendly, where people can book times with you, and then you can accept payments with Calendly using something called Stripe. And then you would simply get on Zoom calls with people and answer their questions. And this way, you would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different income streams from your YouTube ad revenue, your course revenue, your affiliate revenue, your service revenue, and your consulting revenue. And the best part about all of this is that all of these different streams would feed each other. For example, when people buy your course, they'll buy your services. When your YouTube channel grows, so do your consulting sales, and they all feed each other. So when one grows, they all grow and you make a ton of money. And eventually, each one of these streams can make thousands of dollars per month. And this is opposed to making all kinds of random YouTube channels in different niches. For example, making a basketball channel and then making your personal channel. Because when you get views on your niche channel, it doesn't necessarily then feed your personal channel. With the method that I'm sharing with you right now, this is a symbiotic system, and this is literally how you can make a ton of money online as a teenager. We're not talking about filling out endless surveys for a month to make $20. This is the real way of doing this, and I can tell you from experience, this is the best way to make money online and the real way that's gonna actually make you a ton of money in the future as well and keep growing even if you don't work. Like I said, last month we did $150,000. I barely worked last month. And if you can set up some of these systems, by the time that you're finished with high school or by the time you're finished with college, you can then be going out of there with giant income streams to make a ton of money. And I'm an example of doing this. And personally, I don't like to talk about like how much money I'm making or any of these things. I'm not doing this to brag. I'm literally just doing this to show you that this is possible for that one person out there who's watching this video, who sees this, who actually goes out there and takes action based off of this information and absolutely changes their life. And I want to see you make a ton of money and, more importantly, bring a ton of value to other people as well, which is what these methods are teaching us how to do. Because the more value we bring to society, the more we get paid from it, and it feels great to do so. And please don't just be someone who watches these videos, but please take action on this as well, because I want to get a comment from you in a couple months after watching this video when you start to make a couple $1,000s per month. And I know it's possible, I know you can do this, and feel free to leave a comment down below right now saying that you're going to do this. Now, the main tenet for this symbiotic system to work is by knowing how to grow YouTube channels, which is relatively easy if you know what you're doing. And I'm gonna actually show you how to do so step by step within this video right here, which will show you how to make money on YouTube without even showing your face or making any videos. And basically, it's a complete guide and a free course for doing this. So feel free to check that out in this video next to me right here. I can't wait for you to start making money as a teenager, and I'll see you there.